Hey everyone, Professor back here in my garage. Today I have a review for you, and I'm going to start off saying it is a very positive review of the on Bluetooth in-ear headphones or earbuds. And this is why I wanted to start off by saying it's a very positive review, because it is broken. But these earbuds are very, 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 very good in my opinion, and they're very worth the money. I am missing the other earbud. It does come with two, connected without any fraying, but these are like 3 years old. 2.5, 3 years old. I got these when I was living in Utah and I was still in barber school. I got these only because my old cell phone, the microphone stopped working all the time, and so I got the earbuds so I could speak on the phone to my wife and anyone else that called, but yeah. So these are amazing, like I mentioned. Out of the box they come with the earbud assembly. Again, there's two actual earbuds when you buy it. 3 sets of earbud cushions. It does not come with a charger, and it comes with just a little instruction book. As with most Bluetooth items, to power it on, you press and hold the center button, and then it will power on. I usually do it on my ear. It looks like it's in Bluetooth pairing mode. If you hold it, press it, hold it for a little bit, it'll turn on, it'll say power on. If you keep holding, it will switch to Bluetooth pairing, and it will say Bluetooth pairing. And I have it switching back and forth between red and blue, so I think that's the Bluetooth pairing. I haven't looked at the lights for Bluetooth pairing in ever. Yeah, power off, it goes doo-doo-doo, power off. Very nice little sound for power on, power off. It has an inline 3-button assembly with the charging port. And this is a micro USB charging port. It has the LED indicator. And these are very, very comfortable. I forgot how comfortable they were until just now. So, 1,000 to 1,000. Roughly 2 seconds. Gives you a power on with a nice doo-doo-doo. And then again, like I said, you can go into Bluetooth pairing. If it asks for a pin, it is 4 zeros for the pin. On the longer portion, because this is the short wire and then there's a long cable, it's, I'd say about 8 to 10 inches or so. So end to end, it was about like this. Very comfortably goes from ear to ear. I rarely ever used both ears at one time. I like to use one at a time so I can hear things going on around me. But it lasted a long time. But, yeah. So, again, I would mainly use one at a time. I'd mainly use this right ear, because then I have the controls right here, nice and handy. On the long cable, it does have a clip. I don't feel the clip serves too much of a purpose for regular use. It slides back and forth too easily. But how I would use this is I would have the right ear in my ear, and then I would put the other one around back and clip it to like my collar, so that I wouldn't have the entire length flipping and flopping around. And then when I switched from using the right ear to the left ear, I moved the clip over here, so then I could have it just clipped again on my back. It'd go right here, right onto my back, so I could have one earbud at a time. But sound quality. Let's go ahead and switch over to sound quality for a minute. Very good sound quality for people who aren't looking for the best, most powerful. hear every single thing. You can hear, as far as I'm aware, every single thing, but it doesn't have an equalizer. It doesn't have like super bassy stuff, anything like that. If you're just an average person looking for something inexpensive, I would highly recommend these because they have good sound quality, good volume. The distance on these is pretty crazy. I'd say maybe even close to 100 feet with like even a wall or two in the way. And I think like in the packaging and stuff, it's for only like, it says it's way less than that for the connectivity. But you have really high range, because I would leave my phone in one room and I'd be walking around doing other things while listening to music and podcasts. And so I'd have, you know, a couple walls in between me and my phone sometimes, but it would still connect. And then I started wrapping it up and actually pinching it pretty tight like that a couple times. And I think that started to damage the wires here, because it did start damaging the wires here. It came out a little bit, and so that's when I switched to using the left earbud. And they're just fantastic. I saw people online on the reviews on like Walmart.com for these saying, "Oh, they're garbage. It wouldn't pair. It doesn't pin. Asks for a pin and it doesn't ever say." You can find that on the internet, and I think somewhere, I think in the packaging it did say it's 0000, so 4 zeros if you ever need it. Most time you don't. But I've actually gotten it to pair. I think I've had my iPad and my phone both pair to it at the same time. My iPad wasn't doing anything, but it was just a weird thing. It does have a magnet in both earbuds, so when you have both of them, they do stick together. It's a decently little strong magnet, so you can, you know, put it around your neck and have them magnetized together down at your neck. But yeah, and then basic volume control. The instructions do have volume button commands. Like press and hold the volume up is skip forward. Press and hold volume down is skip down. Power on and off, you know. It says it takes 2 hours to charge. I think it takes less than that. And it does give about an 7 to 8 hour listening time. I would use that up a lot. I would listen to this for about 5-6 hours or so, and then what I would do is I would let it charge for half an hour, and then after that I'd pick it up and listen to it for another 5 hours or so. So very good listening time for what it says it is. But yeah, then I put it in my pocket to go to work, and then it was hanging out because I was in a hurry and I didn't shove it in my pocket all the way. And so the long part was hanging out, and I get to work, I open the door, and the long section falls out onto the street, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm out earbuds. So I threw that away, and then I thought these had fallen out completely, but I found them in my pocket. This end I found in my pocket, and I was like, well, let me go ahead and try it. So I tried it, and it still worked. The only reason I bought new earbuds is because it is finally starting to, like, anytime I'm, you know, like jiggling it and stuff, it does kind of cut in and out a little bit. And it was time anyway, as you can see. But using it just like this even, it's very comfortable. It's not too distracting having this little flop around. It does, you know, if you have a collar, it does kind of get stuck in there a little bit, and you just kind of flip it out. It stays in ear very well. It does have, when they came, it had little ear hooks for inside of your ear, not around the outside. But it would go on, you'd put the ear hook on, and then you'd have your earbud cushion go on from that. And it was very comfortable for me. My wife didn't like the ear hooks. She tried these a couple times. I bought some new, well, my wife got them for me because she was in town, but picked up some true wireless earbuds for me. And I picked true wireless in the case just for the listening time. I was really considering these because these are like $10, $15, just to replace these. But I wanted that little bit longer listening time. Again, in the past I did listen and then just take a half-hour break from listening and picking them up and listen again for hours and hours. But I decided I wanted to try the true wireless, and I wanted that longer listening time because I still listen to just one earbud at a time. I can take it out, put it in the box, and switch over, and so it has a lot of listening time. But this video is about these. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here because there's not much. Even when it's the full item, there's not much to say. These are, well, there's a lot to say about a little bit. They are amazing. They don't have an app. They don't have an equalizer. They have a wonderful range. They have a wonderful listening time. They charge really quick. Micro USB. I think I haven't checked about the new ones because again these are like 3 years old, and so the newer models are slightly different. Buttons look slightly different. The shape's a little bit different, but they're like $10 to $15 or so at Walmart. You can find them real easy, or you just search ONN, that's ONN, in-ear wireless earbuds. There's actually quite a different price range for them. I saw some places $9 like Walmart, and then like $20 on Amazon for some reason. They are wonderful. They do give you a warning, battery low, when you're, getting low. And then it does keep repeating. And it, again, that remaining battery low time does depend on how loud you're listening to them. I felt that the notice came too frequently for my liking. I found it really annoying, but hey, gets you to go charge them. But they are fantastic, and it looks like they have 2 wires and a string for strength. But yeah, they're fantastic earbuds. I almost bought them again. It was a really hard decision, but I really did want that little bit longer listening time because I do listen to podcasts and music and stuff for long periods at a time. If you're more of a casual listener with your earbuds, not too considered about, super high fidelity sound quality, be able to adjust everything, these are amazing. The sound quality is wonderful. And so I say these are 9 out of 10. Actually, I'm going to say, I'm sticking with 9 out of 10. Let's go 9.5, between 9.5 and 9. Because they are fantastic. I used and abused them. They're very durable. I saw reviews, people said theirs lasted only for 6 months or whatever, but mine lasted for beyond 2 years. I've been here in this house for, is it almost 2 years now? A year? I think I'm getting close to 2 years in this house. I can't remember right here. No. Yeah, getting close to 2 years in the house. Moved here in 2019. It's getting close to the anniversary in 2021. So almost 2 years. I just stopped using these, and I got these before I moved here, and I'd say about a year, half a year to a year, something like that. So very durable in my opinion. Good listening time, quick recharging. You may need to get a charging cable from somewhere else, most likely, but they are fantastic. 9 out of 10. That's the professor's review from my garage for the ONN in-ear Bluetooth wireless headphones, and I want you folks to have a fantastic day.